welcome back to episode 4 of After the 9 to 5 podcast with me, Felicity.
And me, Amy. We're hoping this will be the first one that actually sounds perfect, i.e. quality. It's been a bit of a struggle. If you've listened to episode 1, 2 and 3, the audio isn't the best, so we're hoping now we've got all the levels right, we've got new mics.
We're now in a quiet room without a server cabinet in the background.
Yeah, so we're hoping from episode 4. Do you know what? If you're just scrolling through the episodes on Spotify, just
Start from now.
Start from now. Yeah.
Maybe we should put that in episode 1. Be like...
Disclaimer.
Yeah, scroll on 3 episodes, start from 4.
Yeah.
But
if you want to get to know us, start from 1. You'll see the journey.
To be fair, talking about server cabinet, we're in an office, you know, it's 5:30, everyone's gone home, and this is the whole meaning of the podcast, is After the 9 to 5. We have just finished work, it's a Tuesday evening, and we are recording.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's
get into it.
Let's get into it, baby. We'll start off, as I do every episode, with a joke. Okay, are you ready, Amy?
I'm ready.
I write these jokes down every, in the afternoon. And I hide it from Amy. I'm like, she can't see the jokes. So this is a complete surprise for her.
Yeah.
I like to keep it easy. Okay, right, ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh, you said that with some determination. Okay. Why do bees have sticky hair?
Because they're honey glazed?
Ooh, so close. Because they use honeycombs.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, cute little bees with honeycombs.
Oh, I love bees, and I love the Bee Movie.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
I just love it. You know, I just
Whenever
love
we
it.
talk about bees, she goes, I love the Bee Movie.
It's one of my favourite films. That and Chalet Girl and Just Like Heaven.
Yeah, they're 3 good films, to be fair. To be fair. So how's your week been, Fafina?
Week's been good. Had a lovely weekend. Lots of walking, bacon sandwiches, pub lunches. I have to close my eyes and think about it.
Visualise it.
Visual,
Take
yeah.
you back.
Did our food shopping. That was it. But it was lovely, and it was so nice to just chill, because this coming up, obviously we've got Valentine's Day, which we'll talk about later.
Yes.
And yeah, so it was just nice to chill, really, and obviously work's been okay.
Nice.
Been busy. Yeah, how was yours?
Yeah, week's been good. I'm just trying to think it was last Tuesday, wasn't it? So yeah, I went to Luton on Wednesday, which was quite a trek, but no, that was good. And yeah, just a lot of admin. I've been catching up this week work-wise. And then the weekend, my in-laws were down, so yeah, that was really nice to see them. They live in Cornwall. And it was my partner's brother's brother's birthday, and also his dad's birthday. So
Partner's brother, yeah. So your partner's brother, sorry,
partner's brother. It was his birthday and his dad's birthday.
Hence the picture of cake.
So yeah, we got them a nice personalised cake. We had my niece
so
and nephew. We have my niece and nephew down, who are just adorable. My niece is nearly 3, and my nephew is 6 months, and they are just the best freaking kids ever. So yeah, that was it really, nice and chilled. So yeah, lovely weekend.
Lovely. So what's going on in the news in the moment? There's lots of things happening. I know, Amy, you mentioned to me last week about the lady. Did you manage to look into that anymore?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, so there's a 45-year-old woman, Nicola Bulley, who's vanished into thin air after walking her dog. She went missing on the 27th of January.
Oh, I think I've seen this on the
I've got
news.
a little timeline, just because I'm really interested in it, because it doesn't make sense to me. So at 8:45, Nicola dropped her kids off at school and then parked her car. She then took her dog on a walk just up the road from school. So I think she parked at the school
and then walked.
Took the dog on a walk. And then at 8:53, she sent an email to her boss. 8:57, she sent a text to a friend. And then at 9:01, she joined a Teams call on her phone. Didn't have her camera on, didn't have her mic on, but it did say she was on the call. And then at 9:15, she was seen walking up the River Ware, I think it's called, which is really close to the school where she dropped her kids off. She was then seen again at 9:10 by a man in his 70s who was on a walk with his dog. Then at 10:15, her dog, Willow, was found without his harness or lead and seemed apparently panicked and agitated. but also wasn't wet. Which I think seems so weird, right? So the fact it wasn't wet sort of points to the fact we hadn't been in the river. And then up the road, the witness who found Willow, the dog, found the harness, the lead, and Nicole's phone on a bench. The phone was still connected to the team's meeting, which is just so weird. But the team's call had ended, but she was still in the meeting room. You know, when you join a team's call, but you're still there.
Have they spoken to her work lot, and was she talking
Well, it said that she sent an email to her boss around 9 o'clock, or like just before 9. And this is the 11th day now that she's been missing. And I know the husband was contacted, the school was contacted.
Because they found the dog, right?
They found the dog. And then he called the police or something. So yeah, this is the 11th day that she's now been missing. The police still don't have any leads. There's been lots of river searches and stuff, but there seems to be a blank in the timeline between like 9:10, 9:20.
It's actually a little bit scary, like eerie as well.
Yeah,
like
just
where?
The fact she's just gone.
Yeah.
But there's suspicions that Nicola left her phone on the bench, but there's no evidence of that. And the current theory is that Nicola fell into the river, but again, there's no evidence to support that. But what's weird is that guy, the police officer, said, "Oh, there's no way she could have fallen in the river. Now she drowned."
Yeah.
And there was a few things I saw on TikTok. There was an abandoned house behind where she went missing, but the police won't search it. Weird. And then the CCTV says the husband was at home. Yeah, so the CCTV shows that the husband was at home, but when it was reported, it said that he was at work with 10 people. I don't know.
Something's not right.
It's not right. I don't.
If you're out there and you're listening,
yeah. I mean, I doubt she'd be listening to this. To be fair, she's got the whole country searching for her in a river.
I shouldn't say that.
Well,
I should not have said that.
I should not have said that. But I don't know. Maybe it's because my stepmom's similar age. She's got kids. Yeah. I don't know. It resonates with me
and the thing is with us, Amy, like Amy's recently got me into true crime podcasts, and I feel like we get well into sort of stuff like this. Yeah. We want to be detectives. I think we were detectives in our previous life.
I think we'd be really good. We're quite good at finding stuff on the internet. Like if someone gives us even a name, like we'll tell you when they're born up to what they do.
Even find their passport details.
Yeah. But yeah, I really hope she's reunited with her family and they find it, or they at least get some leads to help her family. I mean, she's got kids, man. Thought we'd talk about it because it is all over the news at the moment. But also, on the other hand, and I'm not disrespecting this case or whatever, but there are a lot of people that go missing. Why is this got...
That we don't know about, exactly.
Why has this got loads of attention? A bit like when Madeleine McCann went missing. Thousands of children go missing every year, but all the focus was on Madeleine McCann. Why is all the focus on this woman? Is it because it's weird circumstances?
Because she has just gone missing. Yeah. 1 minute she was seen, next minute she's gone.
Yeah, I suppose. Always checking to see if there's any updates on that. But that's as much as we know, I suppose.
Yeah. But and I do worry about the media again, just like, do they falsely... I don't know, do they not tell you the truth? Like this man that says, oh, she couldn't drown in the river, and then all of a sudden, when it was so big, he then had to backtrack and say, oh no, maybe she has drowned. Well, let's hope that it is a good outcome. And
maybe this will, it's important to sort of take note of things, but you don't, do you? If you were going for a walk, you probably wouldn't.
No, this is the thing. Like, I would be leaving work and I think, God, if someone like attacked me or something, I'd make sure I chuck like evidence out.
Yeah.
And you play things in your mind.
Chewing gum out the window.
Yeah, like something just so people know that I was here. It's weird, like even like in the mornings I leave for the gym and it's dark.
It's early,
And I think, God, anyone could just come up and attack me right now. I think, like, what would I have in my hands?
Yeah. I often, if it's late at night, especially on like a Friday or Saturday in Brighton, I do walk with my keys in my hand. And
which is really, when you think about it, it's sad. Like, we shouldn't have to think like that.
Or if I've parked away from because I have to park on the street, if I park away from my house, I sometimes call my mum. I'm like, can you just stay on the phone to me while I get home? But yeah, sad world we live in. But we really hope that Nicola Bulley is reunited with her family and is found safe and sound. So we just want to quickly say our thoughts are with all the families with the earthquake that's happened in Syria and Turkey.
It's awful.
Yeah, really awful. But just want to put this in here to
that we are
pay
thinking
some respects.
Of everyone.
We are thinking, because we can't even imagine that in our country.
Okay, so as you all know, it's the 11th. It's not the 11th, the 7th February. We've got Valentine's Day coming up. How do you feel about Valentine's Day?
I mean, I've been with my partner 14 years and we always go out for dinner. We don't shower each other with gifts and balloons and stuff, and that's lovely if you want to do it. It's just not our thing. We'll get each other a card. I'll most likely get some chockies. I usually get Mr. P a funny gift and like a rude card or something. But yeah, we don't really... we usually go out for dinner. That's sort of about it. I think early on it was a bit more romantic, should we say.
Yeah, but 14 years, man. That's a long time.
It's a long time. So...
Where's that ring?
Where's the ring? But yeah, at school I feel like it was much of a bigger deal. But no, what do you do with your partner? And then we'll talk about school.
So, we were actually talking about it this morning to someone, and we don't like to go out for like dinner on like... I was going to say New Year's Eve then. Fuck's sakes. On Valentine's Day. We don't go out for dinner on Valentine's. But we do like to do like a weekend away with each other.
Yeah, cute.
Because we love our weekends away.
You're really good at that. Just spontaneous.
And
a weekend away.
Mr. C just messaged me saying, what are you doing here? And then booked me a weekend. Little did he know that I'd already booked a weekend as well.
Oh, is it the same weekend?
No, it's separate. Thank God.
Okay.
But yeah, it's separate. So I'm taking him away. And then he's taking me away.
Yeah, I love it.
But I know where I'm going now.
Oh, do you do? About the day, do you? Do you? Where? Do you want to say it?
Yeah, I can say. So he's taking me to Bath.
Oh, cute. Bath's stunning.
Yeah, so we're staying outside of Bath, but then obviously going to go in. And I've always wanted to go. I've never been.
Oh, it's stunning. It's so beautiful. I had a few friends that went to uni there.
Cannot wait.
And, yeah.
And then I'll tell you what, it's so funny. So I'm not very, what's the word, geographilic?
Definitely. You just made up a word there. Geographically knowledged.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
And I said to him, can we take our swimming costumes and swim in the baths?
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I don't think you can do that. And I was like, yeah, you can. Like, I see it on Instagram all the time. He was like, no.
I think that's Budapest.
That's exactly what it was. and then I was telling Robin, and she was like, no, you can't. I wouldn't want to swim in that. No. Because I didn't realise they're obviously ancient history, aren't they?
Roman baths.
Roman.
Yeah.
So I won't be taking my swimming costume.
No.
But yeah,
how nice.
So so I'm actually
Does he know where he's going?
No, he knows he's going to Brighton, so I'm just taking him to Brighton.
In Brighton.
Amy, in Brighton. Yeah, so he knows he's going to Brighton. I've booked us a dinner at the Ivy Asia. Everyone is ranting about it, so I thought...
I loved it.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it.
And I booked the table back in October.
Yeah, lovely.
Just obviously make sure I got a table. And then I booked us a hotel, but I won't say because this podcast might come out before.
True, and he might hear it. But no, going back to Valentine's Day, it's really nice that you do that. And as corny as it sounds, if you love someone, it shouldn't just be on one day. It should be the whole year.
Yeah, exactly.
But at school, I feel like...
Do you remember we used to send like... Well, I don't know if your school ever did. Send like Valentine's Day cards.
So we did roses. So someone would come around and you paid £1 to write a little note with a rose. And then that would get sent out. So on Valentine's Day, or if it fell on a weekend, it would be the Friday. You'd then receive some. And it was almost like, looking back on it now, it was like a popularity contest.
Oh my God, yeah.
So people would come around to deliver them and it would be like, oh, so-and-so, oh, you've got 15. All our friends used to do one for each other. So I had a big group of friends and we'd all do one. So yeah, that was really cute. But it was a big deal, wasn't it? It's like, will you be my Valentine?
Yeah, see, I don't really... I know we did the candy canes at Christmas.
Oh, we never did that. That's cute. I almost prefer
Or am I getting mixed up with Mean Girls? I'm getting mixed up with Mean Girls.
Were you living in Mean Girls?
I think I was.
Oh God.
Oh, that's really bad. My memory at the moment is awful.
Yeah, you were saying that the other day, weren't you?
Like, we were talking about our driving lessons or our driving tests, weren't we, earlier? And they were saying, oh yeah, when you have to show them how to sound the horn or check the oil, what was it called?
Tell me questions.
Yeah, I didn't do this.
You must have.
I swear down.
When did you do your test?
2012.
Yeah, I did mine in 2012.
Maybe I had a dodgy one.
You must have. Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, I passed.
She passed first time.
With no lessons. No. Shouldn't really be on the road.
No, she's a good driver. Bye, driver.
Bye.
But yeah, Valentine. So we're not sure when this is coming out, but have a lovely Valentine's Day, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, whether you're having a Galentine's, whether you're having a Boyatines. Just made that up.
Nice, I
yeah,
like
have
that.
a lovely day. It's just a nice day to
Go and
celebrate
make
love, isn't it?
love.
Make love, eat, pray, love.
Drink love.
Drink love, want more love. Up to you, love. Alright, love, let's end this segment, love.
Let's move on and we'll do our ABC
challenge. So Robin has chosen the theme for this week. She's chosen in the supermarket, right?
in the supermarket. I'm just getting the ABC up.
Yeah.
You would have thought I learnt it by now. American Broadcasting Company.
No.
ABC alphabet. There we are. Okay, I started last week, so you go for it. In the supermarket, yeah?
Yeah. Apples.
I was literally about to say you're not allowed to start with apples.
Okay, I'll start with something.
Okay, we should make a rule. You can't use food. Okay.
I'm going for the big trolley today.
Be careful of the wheels.
Can't believe, God, it's stuck.
Damn this trolley.
Even she's getting caught with the trolley.
Felicity, could you just move on, please?
Oh, go ahead, go on.
Head over to aisle 3.
I really, really want an ice cream.
Just because we're in the supermarket doesn't mean you can get what you want.
Keep the noise down.
Just listen to me.
Mind your own business.
No, I'm not going to.
Obviously, you want what's in my basket.
Please.
Questioning everything I've got in my trolley.
Right, could you just move over?
See, I told you, your trolley's massive.
Tesco's honestly need to sort their life out.
Under aisle 4 is where they find the toothpaste.
Vimto's... Oh, are we allowed to say Vimto? Vimto, yeah, Vimto's really good for you.
Why is it good for you?
X-rays, because it shows up on the X-ray.
You need to brush your teeth after all that Vimto.
Zebra.
Okay, nice.
Okay, that was really hard.
That was really hard, and all we spoke about is trolleys.
Yeah. I think, do we take 2 again and now do food? And then you can edit which one.
No, I'm leaving it at that.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
That was funny.
And that is our alphabet challenge
Of the week. Okay, so last week we spoke about the tarot reading my sister had.
Yeah.
So I gave Amy the number. Amy, what's your update?
I think I'm going for one on the 17th of March. She's got no availability, so unfortunately...
No update.
No update, but I am booked in and I'm really excited because basically she said that she can do an online one sooner, but I want it to be like in person. I want to be in her
Yeah,
house.
you want to feel her.
it.
Yeah, 100%. And it's funny because ever since, I don't know whether I'm looking out for it or whatever, but ever since my sister had this reading, I've like been trying to connect with my grandmother.
Oh, cute.
And like even like brushing my teeth, I see like a bit of toothpaste going around the plug hole. I'm like, oh, that's Nanny.
A bit of toothpaste around the plug hole. Why?
Because it wouldn't go down. It was literally...
And you thought that was your nan?
No.
Are you joking?
No, seriously, right. So
I can't quite get the lasagna off my plate. Oh, isn't it cute? My granddad's watching over me. Oh, Christ.
No, right, let me explain. Okay, so you know when you turn the tap on, I always turn the tap on, wet the toothbrush,
Yeah.
turn the tap off. Then I put the thing in, the toothpaste. Anyway, there was a tiny bit of toothpaste that kept going round and round and round, but there was no water in the sink.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Okay.
Some context.
Okay. There's no water in the sink because the tap was off, and it was just going meow, 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 like that.
What a sign.
And then so that's what made me think of Nanny. And then I went out to the back door. I was drying up, looked out the back door, and there was like 4 white feathers.
Right, can you just you told me this the other day, or this morning, can you just elaborate on how many other feathers you found around that? Potentially could have been a dead bird.
Okay, and then, anyway, so I see these feathers at my back door, and I'm like, wow. I said it to my
Nanny.
sister, and Nanny, Steph's like, it's a sign. And then I go to my car. There is so many more feathers around my
Sure
car.
you didn't hit a bird on your way home.
That was so funny. But anyway, it's amazing what your mind does to you when you like overthink stuff. It was just so funny.
And you're aware and you're always looking for it.
But it made me feel really good for like a good 5 minutes.
Good. Well, do you know what? That's the main thing. Whatever brings you comfort. Whatever brings you comfort, babe. So yeah, we don't have an update on the tarot reading. Probably in about a month's time we'll have an update. But yeah, I'm super stoked, mate, to get this because I would just love to connect with my grandma and my two grandmas.
Yeah. And I kind of want to be there to witness it.
I'll record it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can come if you want.
No, because she probably connect with Nanny Margaret,
Yeah.
with the toothpaste.
Does she use a lot of toothpaste? Oh dear. But yeah, I will update you all when I have my reading
Nice.
in March. So I saw a tongue twister. Here you go.
Okay, right. So this is called Mrs. Puggy Wuggy.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Mrs. Puggy Wuggy has a square cut punt, not a cut... Okay, so let's again. Right. Mrs. Puggy Wuggy. Mrs. Puggy Wuggy has a square cut punt, not a punt cut square, just a square cut punt. It's round in the stern and blunt in the front. Mrs. Puggy Wuggy has a square cut punt.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
I was kind of hoping you were going to slip up, but you didn't.
Okay,
so Mrs. Puggy Wuggy has a square cut punt, not a punt cut square, but a square cut punt. It's round in the stern and blunt in the front. Mrs. Puggy Wuggy has a square cut punt.
Nice!
Yeah.
How many times have you practiced that, honestly?
Yeah, quite a few.
There we go, then.
Yeah. So my dad used to read me this story called Way Out in the Desert.
Way Out in
the Desert, yeah. It was a book from Arizona. It had like a beat like that. Way out in the desert where the So yeah, I think that's why I like that little tongue twister.
Nice.
But no, well done, Fab. That was great.
Thank you very much.
That was great.
Oh, the Grammys.
Quick rundown of the
Okay,
Grammys.
quick rundown in the Grammys.
Did you watch the Grammys?
I didn't watch the Grammys. I just saw the highlights on like Instagram
Same.
and stuff, and I saw that Lizzo won.
Lizzo won.
And
It's about that time.
In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up.
So she won Record of the Year. So deserved. Freaking love.
And
Lizzo.
I think Adele and Beyonce were also up in the running.
I think Beyonce won.
I don't think I saw anything.
Yeah, Beyonce won Best R&B Song for Cuff It. Also, my man Harry Styles.
Your
won,
man.
My man won Album of the Year, I believe. Yeah, Album of the Year is Harry's House. So really chuffed for him. He was very humble when he accepted that.
We'll see. Maybe I should look into that because I wish. Can you watch the Grammys?
Yeah.
Like it's on
I think
like
it's on
Channel
YouTube.
1.
And you can miss out all the filler. So you can just see like people winning and stuff.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
Who else won? I think Beyonce. I feel like Beyonce did win like Best Dance Song for "You're Gonna Break My Heart."
Oh yeah.
You're gonna break my soul. You can tell. Like,
You can hire her,
You can hire
Amy. That is.
But yeah, I just always like the Grammys. Not that I know half of the people that are in there. Like I'm not up to date with music.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I say I'm not. I used to watch. No, I didn't watch it at all. I used to listen to the radio. I love the radio. Radio 1, with Greg James, whoop whoop, and Nick Grimshaw as well. Not many people like him, but I really liked his. Nick Grimshaw, really tall. He's on Gogglebox.
With his niece.
Yeah.
Is he really tall?
Yeah, I think so.
No. Is he?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. From up north.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's on there with his niece.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are funny.
And they used to do Call or Delete.
Okay.
Anyway, and I used to love it. Used to make my mornings driving to work. But now I'm into podcasts and that has like taken over.
Yeah,
so I don't
same.
listen to the radio at all anymore.
No, I don't. I've got my on repeat playlist on Spotify. That's all I listen to. Yeah, Mr. P. It's the same 50 songs you've been listening to for the last 3 years. A podcast for me at the one. But yeah, well done to all the winners at the Grammys.
What we should do, Amy, one night we should get drunk and we should listen back to the podcast, and every time you go,
Drink. Yeah, we'll film it.
And we'll film it.
It can be a special bonus episode.
Yeah, but let's not do a vodka or anything. Let's do
Prosecco. Prosecco in it. Spagliato. Negroni.
Prosecco, though, makes me really drunk and really gassy.
Alright, what about like a nice cocktail, but a shot of it? So
nice. Shot. Oh, we should talk about our cocktail night that we did.
Yes.
Write that down.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
We had a good old...
we had a cocktail party.
Yeah. We all made a cocktail and then...
had to judge it and
sent it to all our family to
and it's funny because my cocktail, I saw on someone's story that they'd gone out to a restaurant and it was literally like mine.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, someone's been copying me.
Yeah. Actually. But thank you all for listening, and we will see you next week. If there's anything you want to hear on here, we'll put some polls out on our Instagrams. We haven't really spoken much about work this episode, but yeah, we'll pop out some questions on our Instagram. We're still wanting some funny stories, some weird stories, funny, embarrassing stories. We're here for it.
And if you would like to send us an email, you can email us at afterthepodcast. No, it's not. Fuck's sakes. And if you want to send us an email, you can do so at afterthe9to5podcast@gmail.com. And it's after the 9 to, that's TO5.
@gmail.com.
And thank you very much for listening. Have a good evening, all.
Thank you. See you next week.
Goodbye.